What's up, guys? Zach here with my WWE Night of Champions 2010 pay-per-view review. The pay-per-view just got there about 2 minutes ago. And before I get to the review, first I want to plug Break the Walls 10. He's formerly known as WWE Forever 98. He had like 1,500 subs on his old account, so please get back to those subs and subscribe to his account if you haven't already. And yeah, but let's get to the actual pay-per-view now. Now, Night of Champions, in my opinion, it was a good pay-per-view. It wasn't a great pay-per-view, it was a good pay-per-view, It's a watchable pay-per-view, just say that. But we kicked off the night with the Intercontinental Championship match, Dolph Ziggler versus Kofi Kingston. This is actually a pretty good opener. I thought it was a really good opener, to tell you guys the truth. Ziggler did end up retaining after Kofi Kingston went to hit the Trouble in Paradise, after, Vicky tried to slap Kofi when Ziggler had the ref toward him and Kofi was getting up on the ropes. But Dolph ran him like, hey, no, don't slap him, you're going to be DQ'd. And then Kofi went for the Trouble in Paradise, but Dolph ducked, and Kofi got his legs tangled on the ropes. And then Dolph hit the zigzag into 1, 2, 3 to retain the Intercontinental Championship. Like I said, very good opener, solid match. Next, you had Todd Grisham interviewing Edge, basically saying what he has to say in the six-pack challenge. And Edge basically said that he's going to become the WWE Champion again, and nothing special. Next, you had Big Show versus CM Punk. This match is actually better than I thought it would be, to tell you guys the truth. It's a match, It's watchable, but again, it's not at the same time. It's a match you don't have to watch, but it's watchable. Just say that. But at the end, Big Show ended up getting the win after CM Punk jumped off the top ropes, and he speared the hell out of CM Punk. Just by looking at it, you knew that's gotta hurt. And then he had that big knockout punch on Big CM Punk, and got to 1, 2, 3 to win the match. Big Show, you need to put people over. You had no problem putting John Cena over last year, and other people, but you can't put over CM Punk. Big Show, you're a shit show. And then you have Jericho getting interviewed, and then basically what Jericho said is he's the man that's going to win this championship, the six-pack challenge championship match, because he's the man that's accomplished everything, becoming the first undisputed champion, and he's the best in the world at what he does, and without a doubt he's gonna win the match. And next, you have the United States Championship match, The Miz versus Daniel Bryan. I thought this was a very good match. This is actually my favorite match of the night. Daniel Bryan did end up winning the match after he locked into the labella lock on The Miz, after The Miz tried to lift him up, but The Miz, not The Miz, but Daniel Bryan, did a takedown, and The Miz tapped out to the bell lock. Honestly, I have no problem with Daniel Bryan winning the title, because Daniel Bryan is one of my favorite wrestlers. I love Daniel Bryan, not in a humble way, but I prefer that he would have won it at Hell in a Cell instead, to continue his feud with The Miz. I'm not saying they're not gonna have another match at Hell in a Cell, but I prefer him winning it at Hell in a Cell though. But like I said, very good match between Miz and Daniel Bryan. There's actually a spot where The Miz clotheslined Daniel Bryan off the top rope when Bryan was on the ropes. Just a very good match overall. Then you have John Cena getting interviewed. John Cena saying all this stupid crap like there's a 10% this, 90% that. Pretty stupid, But at the end he's all like, oh yeah, you can never count me out. But yeah, pretty stupid promo. And then you had the Championship Unification Lumberjill match for the Divas Championship and Women's Championship, Melina versus McCool. This actually got a lot of time for a Divas match, And at the end, McCool was outside the ring, and all the Divas was just beating her up, and Layla started attacking Melina. And then at the end, after Melina hit Layla out of the ring, McCool came in and just hit a big boot to Melina's face, and after 1, 2, 3 become the Unified Divas Champion, they're calling it now. So, honestly, I have a big problem with this, because I'm tired of McCool being the champion. She's basically been the champion for over a year now. She lost the title twice to Mickie James and Beth Phoenix, but she won them back 2 weeks later. So she's been champion way too damn long. Just give the title to somebody else. I don't even care if throw it on the Bellas. Just get the titles off of McCool. It's just really stupid. By the way, why was she the champion? She wasn't even the champion. Layla is technically the women's champion, but whatever. WWE they don't even care anymore. Then you have Wade Barrett getting interviewed saying that he said that the winds and chains were blowing in the WWE several months ago, and tonight that's going to come true. And then you had the no holds barred match for the World Heavyweight Championship, Kane versus The Undertaker. This wasn't even a match, guys. It was like a brawl. Because when Kane came out, because Undertaker came out first, Kane didn't even go halfway up the ramp, and Undertaker just started brawling with him. I was like, holy cow. It was a complete brawl, guys. It wasn't a match. It was just a brawl. There was a spot where Undertaker did a suicide dive over where the announcers sit, the ring announcers, not the commentators, but the ring announcers, and onto Kane. And there were a lot of sick spots in this match, to tell you guys the truth. But at the end of the match, Undertaker had a choke slam on Kane, and he was going for the tombstone, but Kane flipped it and hit the tombstone. Undertaker got the 1, 2, 3 to retain the World Heavyweight Championship. Like I said, a very, very good brawl, not a match, a brawl, because that's all it was a brawl. So if you like brawls, you watch this match, but it wasn't really like a bad match, just like I said, a brawl. But like I said, Kane retained, and after the match, Undertaker was trying to get up the ramp, and he looked like he was drunk, man. He couldn't even walk. He was like, he was like drunk kind of, but looking forward to their match at Hell in a Cell. Very good brawl. Then you have Orton get interviewed. Basically what Orton said was he has nothing to say for the six-pack challenge, and it was that was about it. By the way, Orton, your new shirt sucks real bad. Next match, you have a match that was just announced there. Tag Team Turmoil for the WWE Tag Team Championship. The Hart Dynasty versus the Usos started out, because there's 5 teams. They started out. It was alright. It was about 2-3 minutes. The Usos eliminated the Hart Dynasty after Tyson Kidd had the sharpshooter on one of the Usos, and the other Uso just super kicked Tyson Kidd, and the Usos got the 1, 2, 3 and eliminated the Hart Dynasty. So we were guaranteed new tag team champions. And then Santino, Marella, and Vladimir Kozlov came out. I'm like, oh god, this is stupid. And that match lasted about a minute. It got eliminated when Santino was doing the Cobra, and Tamina was sitting there in the apron doing the same thing. And Santino was all getting like nervous and stuff. And then one of the Usos hit the Samoan drop to get the 1, 2, 3 to eliminate Santino and Kozlov. And then Evan Bourne and Mark Henry come out. Nothing special again. Usos got eliminated after Mark Henry hit the World's Strongest Slam and one of the Usos, and then Evan Bourne hit the Shooting Star Press, get to 1, 2, 3 to eliminate the Usos. And then Drew McIntyre and Cody Rhodes come running out, and they have like a freaking 7-minute match. I'm like, just end the match already, it's stupid, pointless. All they did was bury Evan Bourne through the rest of the match. Then at the end, dashing Cody Rhodes hit the crossroads on Evan Bourne. It's a 1, 2, 3 to become the new tag team champions, Cody Rhodes and Drew McIntyre. Honestly, I'm kind of disappointed because I want Cody Rhodes to be a single star, not a tag team like he was, like 6 months ago. He's just thrown back in the tag team division, which I did not like at all. But then you have Sheamus getting interviewed saying basically he's going to retain the championship. And then you go to the main event, 6-pack elimination challenge for the WWE Championship. Sheamus versus Wade Barrett versus Randy Orton versus Edge versus John Cena versus Chris Jericho. I was disappointed by the first elimination. Not even 5 minutes of the match, say about 2 or 3 minutes. Chris Jericho got eliminated. Now Chris Jericho was my main pick to win this match, and he got eliminated, and I was pissed. He got eliminated when John Cena hit the Bulldog, and then Randy Orton hit the RKO, hit the 1, 2, 3 on Jericho. And Jericho took like 5 minutes to get out of the arena. He's always like, he was like, looked like he was going to cry. I can't blame the guy. He really deserves to be WWE champion, and now he's most likely going to leave now, which I'm pretty sad about because Chris Jericho is one of my favorite wrestlers of all time, and I don't want to see him leave right now. The next eliminated was Edge after John Cena hit the Attitude Adjustment on Edge. He got the 1, 2, 3 to eliminate Edge. Next, Cena got eliminated, thank God, by Wade Barrett after the Nexus came out and distracted John Cena, and then John Cena turned around and Wade Barrett hit the Wasteland 1, 2, 3 and eliminated Cena, which I predicted on Twitter that Barrett would eliminate Cena, and that was right, by the way. And then Barrett got eliminated after Randy Orton went in the ring and the Nexus surrounded the ring. But John Cena went freaking beast mode. He freaking attacked the Nexus with a steel chair, and he was just wambling on them like crazy. And then Barrett was looking at Cena attacking the Nexus, and then Barrett turns around into an RKO. Well, not turns around to it. Orton hits the backbreaker, then he hits the RKO on Barrett. It eliminates Barrett. Sheamus comes running, hits the bro kick. He pins Orton. Orton kicks out. Then he goes for the high cross. Orton gets out of it and hits the RKO to win the WWE Championship. This is Randy Orton. I'm happy Orton won it. Then again, I'm not happy. I thought Miz was gonna cash in because Orton. They showed Orton with the championship for like 5 minutes straight. His theme song looped. That's how long they were showing him for. And I was like, holy crap. But the overall match, it was a good six-pack challenge, but it was very, very slow-paced. So if you're not a fan of slow-paced matches, really just don't watch it because this match was very slow-paced. But I'm losing my voice for some reason now. But, you know, Orton won it. Like I said, I thought Miz was going to cash in, but he didn't. He's probably going to cash in 2 weeks at Hell in a Cell. But yeah, this has been my WWE United Champions 2010 pay-per-view review. Overall, good pay-per-view. You know, Miz and Daniel Bryan was the match of the night in my opinion. But yeah, this has been my review. I'm Zach, and I'm out, guys. Thanks for watching.